my guy all the way from Nat. Right? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, introduce yourself to the world.
Elisha Golder, Elder Golder,
Yeah.
Indianapolis, Indiana. How y'all doing, man?
Straight
Thank
up,
you for
straight
having me,
up.
bro.
Oh, for
Thank you
sure.
for having me.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. So we gonna have an interesting conversation.
Oh yeah, I'm ready for it.
Yeah. So the question was posed.
Yes.
This is what was posed.
Mm-hmm.
They was asking about now. Now listen. Before I even go into the question, this conversation, y'all, it's about young single men in the church. Where we're going with it, what's happening, all of that, because I think these conversations need to be had.
Yes.
And I'm just talking about dealing with relationships and things like that, right?
Absolutely.
So I know y'all are on here watching. If you're in the Baltimore area, you need to come down, be a part of this. You can be a part of this conversation right now if you want to. Go ahead, comment where you from, flood the chat, share it with your people, because this is about to get good. This is about to get real good. And I know we got a lot of talking to do.
And we do.
A lot of talking to
Ready
do.
for it, all of it.
All right. So now we're gonna get into the question a little bit. We're gonna get into the question a little bit. So the question is this. This is what was posed. Should men pay on the first date?
Should men pay on the first date?
Yes, sir. The first date.
As a young single man, saved man, I'm gonna just answer that question first.
Yes, sir.
No,
Uh-oh.
I don't believe that a man should pay on the first date.
Wow.
You know.
Now, hold on.
Let me answer the
Now,
question.
now where I'm from
Yes.
and how we was brought up,
Okay.
we supposed to pay, and this is what we do. So I'm just letting you know where we stand.
Okay then.
All right, go ahead. You got it.
You know, I'm contradicting myself.
Yeah.
As me, I pay on the first date.
Right.
But when I was asked the question, I had to really think about it. Should men pay on the first date? For all men, I don't believe that. You know, we should. It depends on what the date is and where you going with this. First off, you need to build a relationship with that woman that
Okay.
you're talking with, that you courting with, dating,
Yeah.
however you want to say it.
Absolutely.
And that first relationship is that friendship.
Right.
So with it being a friendship, who even made it a thing that men pay first?
Man, I can't tell you, but I can tell you this.
Yeah.
The way I saw my dad do it, I know your father did it. Yeah, come
you know
on
what
now.
I'm saying? You know,
Come on now.
Square, it looks dapper. And
Yeah.
all that stuff, but, you know, but,
Yeah.
who really made it a thing that men should pay first?
I think the men are the head, so we're providers.
Yeah.
We're the producers,
Yeah.
right? And so when we do that, we have to cover. I think before we can get into a relationship, a woman should be able to see that you have the ability to produce,
Okay.
an ability to cover.
Okay.
So I'm not saying that's the origin, but I would say more or less if we go to the Bible and we look at Adam. Adam didn't cover Eve in certain regards because of that situation and where she fell.
Yeah.
But beyond that, he had to get back and do that
Yeah.
for her.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? And so if we want to talk about origin, maybe we start there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Just that principle
Right there.
of covering.
Okay, man.
You know what I mean?
That's where the origin is. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's say the next date. Well, you gonna pay for the next one too?
Probably would.
Would you pay for the third one?
Probably would.
And then the fourth and the fifth and sixth.
Probably would. And then what comes after that? Like,
Then when is she ever gonna pay for something for us?
well, I think. Now, see, this is a woman's response.
Yeah, woman is right.
Right. A woman would have to respond to this question.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
Because-
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when she ever would pay for anything for us within them 6th, 7th date, you know, if we're gonna start off with a friendship is first.
Okay.
You know, I feel like before the man takes the woman out on the date, I feel like it should be known before. I'll take care of the bill for the both of us. If it
Okay.
hasn't been said, you know, ladies, just be ready to have your pocketbooks ready. You know, you never know.
He said, have your pocketbooks ready.
you never know. You might have to pay for your chicken, your wing dinner, whatever y'all
Right.
go first, because you never know. But that comes on with going on a date with somebody that
Right.
you gotta understand, you gotta find out, you gotta know. You should have went with the man that was equally yoked with you.
He talking about being equally yoked.
But you know,
Yeah,
I don't,
okay.
For me, I would pay on the first date. But for
Right.
every man, I believe I don't believe that a man should pay on the first date You know, y'all building
Okay.
a friendship.
Let's
you know,
see.
as a friendship, you know,
Yeah.
you start off, you know, here and there.
We gotta
Both of them
see-
wanna be independent.
We gonna see what the chat is saying.
What's the chat saying?
Let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see.
Nothing too crazy.
Nah, let's see what the chat is saying. Let's see what the chat is saying. What are they talking about? Hold on, cause I know they in here chatting right now. I know they in here chatting right now. Pastor Perkins is here.
Lord, Pastor.
Yeah. If it's a date, you ask her out, you pay.
Okay.
Yeah, this old school. This my guy.
Yeah, if it's a date, you ask her out, you pay. Yeah, if I ask them out, yeah, most definitely I pay. If we, yeah.
I'm a little. It sounds like I'm a little loud. Sarah, could you turn me down just a little bit? I'm right there in that. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. So we back. So now we're talking about should you pray on the first day? I think like if it's just a common courtesy.
It definitely
You know what I'm
is.
saying?
Uh-huh.
It's common courtesy to ask that girl. Like if you asking a girl to go out with you, you should be able to pay on the first date. All good. But if she asks you out, I still think you should pay.
Yeah, I would.
You know what I'm saying?
I sure would.
Yeah.
I sure would. We not as a young, saved, single man. I'm
Yeah.
not just going out on dates just to go out on
Right,
dates.
right.
We're going to date to go to meet a goal, which is hopefully marriage.
Right.
You know, at the end of the day.
Hey, my man.
what I'm
Now
saying?
you talking about marriage, and marriage is a whole nother
Yeah,
animal.
that definitely is a whole
That's
nother
a
animal. You know what I'm
whole
saying? We're
nother
going out
animal.
on dates. You
Yeah.
know, we're not just dating just to date.
Yeah.
So you know, that's
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So-
and see, this was a question that was raised. Now we're gonna have the woman perspective on this too. If you in the building and you need to come see me,
Come
you need
see.
to come see me. Come on,
Come
talk.
see.
And I know you got a response for my guy right here. I know you got a
y'all do.
response.
Y'all gonna beat me up.
Right.
They gonna beat me up about it too.
no matter how
Man.
no matter how much you clarify.
No matter how much I do.
Right, no
but
matter-
I promise you, I will pay on the first. I will pay.
Right.
I'm trying to help every other brother out
So
there.
how is it? So right now in this scene,
Yes.
at your age, right? You're a young man. How is the dating scene within the church right now?
The dating scene for me inside the church. You know, I'm more focused on getting a closer relationship with God.
Hey man,
That's what I gotta do, man.
do you
It's-
believe this? Look. Candace Smith, y'all need a lady's perspective. That's what we want. We
well, then
waiting
come
on
then,
it.
Candace.
Candace, give us a lady's perspective.
Yeah, come on,
Candace
Candace.
Smith, we need a lady's perspective. Give us your perspective. What do you have to say about this? Give us the lady's perspective. We're
Yep.
waiting to hear you. Morse Wright. Yeah, cheers. Listen, shout out to everybody that's been watching, that's been rocking with us. This has been super dope.
But
We
he
coming.
Asked the right man. He asked the right person. He
Yeah.
asked the man pay on the first date. Man, hey brothers, I'm out here looking out for y'all.
Look.
I'm
Somebody
trying
running
to-
down here now. They running down here now.
Oh, we coming. Oh,
Cheers. Yeah, they said they coming.
What was it? Oh, Cherish.
Yeah, they said they
Okay.
coming.
Yeah, they gonna
Listen,
come
we
and kick me
live.
out.
No, we ain't no kicking out.
They go come
We-
and take this mic and just give me all word for real.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but
Nah, ain't
this is
nothing
why
wrong.
this is why we have these healthy conversations, because sometimes we have people that don't really even know how to function around a woman.
Absolutely.
Don't know how to talk to a woman. Women don't know how to carry themselves sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So I think when you have healthy conversation, we can actually benefit from that, right? And actually grow from it. This is why we have these type of conversations for real.
I want to see what woman comes down here and says, that agrees with me or doesn't agree with me.
They said they on their way down to the booth right now.
They at the Hilton.
They at the Hilton.
They at the Hilton. They trying to come down right now. Yeah.
Hey, they at the Hilton.
gotta go to the
It was
Skywalk.
it was a couple of them at the Hyatt. at the Hyatt.
Yeah.
Well, we waiting on you.
I want to see who agrees and disagrees.
Yes.
What woman? 'Cause
Yes.
I'm trying. It is a good perspective for a woman to think, because there's some
Yeah.
women out there that'll be like, "Nah, I got it. I got my own. I'll pay for my own."
Yeah. Now,
meal,
and
you know what
now
I'm saying?
listen. That's the other thing that I believe in too. I believe a woman should have her own pocket money, have her own money just in case the date don't go well, and you know you got to get back home or you got to do what you need to do. You like, hey, I don't need that. I'm good. I got mine. You know what I mean?
That answer
Yeah.
right there is simple it up. If I asked her out on a date, then yeah. Oh yeah, I definitely pay. Whoever asks,
Facts,
pay.
facts.
But are we talking about it as like, you know, we
Uh-huh.
just like meeting up, like we just decide, hey, let's do this. We should hang out sometime. Oh, let's do it then.
Yeah.
That's still me asking, right? Yeah, that is still me
I
asking.
don't know.
Yeah, we should
I
hang
don't
out
know.
sometime.
But I see. But I see what you're talking
Yeah,
about
of course.
because there have been situations where you might run into an old friend and
Yeah.
y'all want to. You like, hey, you hungry? Let's. You know, you hungry? I'm hungry. Let's
get some
go grab
coffee.
something
Yeah,
real quick.
we'll go grab
Yeah.
some coffee.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
something
see
like
that. I see that. I
That's
see
a
it.
good- that's a
It's
good
very
way.
casual.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So
If
what
you
we saying?
ask.
Yeah.
as
I'm
well
waiting for the
pay, yeah.
female perspective.
Yeah.
I want some.
Even if she don't ask.
I want even if she don't ask.
Yeah.
Listen, this question, y'all, I can't wait. I'm ready to hear y'all's response. My young brother over here, listen, his response was, it was off the hook.
Yeah.
It was off the hook.
Off the chain, man.
the chain.
I had to come to Social Remedy
Yeah,
TV
you had to
and
come to
then
Social
turn
Remedy
it up. Turn it up.
He said I had to turn it up. Turn it up,
Yeah,
for
that's
real.
that Naptown flavor, man. We in Baltimore.
Oh, yeah, Naptown, for
yeah,
real.
You know how we do it.
For real.
Yeah.
Now, even though I'm from Ohio,
Okay.
Middletown, Ohio, shout out to Middletown.
Hey,
But I'm a Hoosier,
still got
though.
317. He got
Yeah.
317 area code.
Yeah.
He's official.
Yeah, I'm still Hoosier.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
been there over 20 years.
Yeah.
Come on. Come
Yeah,
on
he's
now.
Official.
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up, straight up. Listen,
I want to
So-
know what them Naptown people would say.
yeah, that's what I'm asking. That's what I'm asking. What are they gonna say? Now let me ask you this. Like I said, going back to the dating scene, I know you was talking about like you ain't really focused on that too much right now, things like that. You know what's been like egging me, and like I've been watching some of the scene. Like why is Sexy Red the standard for some of these women that's 30 and 40? Like how is she the standard?
That's a good
How are they
question.
how are they taking their cues from her, and how are they taking that, you know, what she's doing, and then acting like they're gonna live by it? I mean, there's women in the church that's running like that.
Man, I would hate to see women that's 30 and 40 out here trying to act like Sexy Red out here, man.
For those who don't know, man, oh my gosh, it's straight.
I would
Just
not
it's a
like to
mess.
see that.
It's a
Yeah.
mess.
Mm.
Yeah.
It's a straight mess. It's crazy more because I definitely see a lot of younger children
Yes, sir.
doing
Yeah, that's sad.
getting the Sexy Red,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it,
Right,
or
that's
that
crazy.
she got going on, her little vibe.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
It's-
We're not doing that.
Nah, we ain't doing that. Not on Social Remedy TV.
No, not here. That's not what we do.
Nah, not right here. Nah.
No knock to her. Let her do what she do.
Yeah, no knock
That's
to her.
cool. But I just been watching and seeing that there's women out here using her as the standard, bro. So it almost I look at your generation and be like, man, what's the deal? And I'm not knocking you for what you do. What I'm saying is I'm coming from a place of trying to understand.
And she's in the world. When
Yeah,
you're in the world,
yeah.
then,
Yeah.
they just see these worldly things.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no clue. You know, Sexy Red's not in my playlist.
What's in your playlist? He's able. He's able.
Someone's able.
Hey
Yes, he
man.
is.
Wow, he said some was able.
Somebody's able.
Some was able. Listen,
Ain't
shout
enabled.
shout out to Sister Wanda. Sister
Shout out,
Wanda.
Sister
shout
Wanda.
out shout out to Sister Wanda. Special shout out. I know you normally would be here. You're not here. At least if you're here, we haven't seen you. If you are here, come on down to the booth. Come on down
Come
to the
on
booth.
down.
Because we are waiting to have the female perspective
Yeah, we
on
need
what
that.
we saying. Listen, we got the security guard right here. Question.
Come on now. Come on down.
Come on down.
Come on down. We got to see you.
All right. I would like for you to step right there. Step right there. We'll give you a microphone. Pass you the microphone. Should the man pay on the first date?
Should the man pay on the first date?
Yes.
Go ahead. Why should he?
Did he ask her out?
Oh, yes. Absolutely he did. Well, what if he didn't?
So now you're putting me on the spot. So I will go with who asked who out.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm not mad at that at all. Thank you so much. I can't wait. We wait. Look, she said, yes, Lord. Look, all right. She's coming. She's coming soon. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I think we agree with that.
Right,
Whoever
so-
asks
so
who
it's-
out.
So it's whoever asks who out.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's been happening.
That's definitely
That's-
agreeable. I
Yes.
definitely agree with that. Whoever asks who out,
Yeah,
should definitely pay.
I think a lot of times when we do some of those, no, you good, bro. Listen, this is Super Bowl. Oh, my people,
even if the woman
my
doesn't-
people came back.
Oh,
My people came back.
oh, they was in the comments.
Yes, they was in the comments. Yes, you still live. We was waiting on you. We was waiting on you.
We was
So
waiting for
y'all was a
you.
part of the conversation. Let me see. Do we have another chair over there?
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have another chair put in right over here. And pull her right in. Bishop, give us about 20 minutes or so. Okay, just text me. I'll let you know if we're ready. Thank you, and you just let me know if you can or not. Thank you, Bishop. Love you. Yeah, yeah. Listen, I love my people. I love my people. So you got to introduce yourself.
Well, first of all, you guys said my name wrong.
Oh, okay. I am sorry.
My name is Sharice.
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 I don't know what
I
y'all
said
say.
cherish.
Y'all didn't say- oh, come in close. Come in close.
Sharice.
Yeah.
It's Sharice.
Yeah.
My sister,
I'm Candace.
Candace.
And we're from Canada.
And from Canada. Yes,
Yeah.
my sister all the way from Canada. Listen, you already know the question that has been posed. You already know the thought process behind it. So let's begin to talk. Let's go ahead. We want your response. What is your response?
You're not serious.
You said
You're not serious.
men are not serious right now? You're talking about today's man is not
Yes.
serious. And what does serious look like for you?
Serious? I thought you were gonna start off,
You just started talking. She's really the talker. I'm just here.
Okay, okay.
but I feel like men want to have fun and enjoy life.
Yeah,
That serious desire for marriage or to look for that.
Yeah.
That's not very intentional. They
Yeah.
say they want it, but their actions don't show that.
so let me tell you something. And it's crazy because y'all young, right? I got a call from
How old?
y'all young.
You know how young. How old are we?
Yeah, how old do they look, bro? Yeah, you in trouble. You in trouble.
Might as well. I would say mid-20s.
Oh,
You look like you're 21, 22. You look like 24, 25. Hey, man.
yeah, he get brownie points. He get cool
What
points.
I do?
My guy, my
What I
dog,
do?
my
What I
dog,
do?
my dog, my dog. So check it out. There was a situation around COVID. So I got a call. These brothers was like just turning 40. He's like, bro, you know, man, I wish I had a girl. I messed up, you know, whatever. And if you're talking about intentionality, I was like, am I supposed to feel sorry for you? No, I don't feel sorry. I'm gonna tell you why. They was like, why are you being so hard? Like, I said, because you're intentional about getting a job. You're intentional about the car you drive. You're intentional about the clothes you wear, but you're not intentional about commitment. You see what I'm saying? Now, commitment is something you got to work at. You gotta have trust. You gotta be vulnerable, but you have to be humble enough and free enough to say, hey, I'm going to commit to working with you for the rest of my life. And I think some of that scares a lot of people. Some people don't want to be involved with that, but at the same time, there's women that do. So,
Now, I do know that there are some men that are afraid of
yeah,
settling down
uh-huh,
based off of what they have seen. A lot of people, relationships haven't worked out for them.
yeah,
Usually, it's the men that kind of pay
Yeah.
However, they're still saying that I want to get married, I want to have kids, but then
Yeah.
you're still not doing anything. So
Right. You're saying you're not pushing forward. You don't have an action
So,
plan.
I just feel like if you're more intentional, you're actually seeking guidance from people that have healthy relationships.
Yeah.
Then that can guide you better in your decision making.
Absolutely.
Not just making decisions based off of she looked good. And by the way, I am 27 actually.
Oh, bang, bang.
27.
Yeah, yeah. You thought she was 21, right? 27. Young professional, young professional. Now she was talking about being serious.
So I'm 31.
Young professional.
Did good.
Yeah.
I didn't get the right number, but I did good.
Thank you. At least I look young. But you could speak for yourself in terms of, I believe that because of social media,
Yeah.
women have to
Oh, this
reach
is good.
this ideal vision that men have in their mind that is kind of like not attainable. It's not
Yes,
possible, right?
absolutely.
Because you're constantly scrolling and there's always the next best thing out there. There's someone
Right.
who's always going to look better, someone who's always going to appear
Yes.
to be that one. Compared to my parents' generation, they didn't have all of those options to look at.
Right.
So whatever was
right.
around them, they're like, okay, she's
Uh-huh.
pretty. I can hold a conversation with her. Let me put in my time with that person.
Ooh,
Compared to you wake
super
up the
dope.
next day and
Facts.
you somebody else.
Facts.
Right? I always say this to my guy friends. One day you wake up, you want chicken. The next day you wake up, you want shrimp. The next day you wake up, you want oxtail for Jamaicans. The
Yeah.
next day you wake up, you want stew peas and rice, Jamaicans again. Like your
Facts.
appetite is changing because you have so much options to pick from.
Oh, so now I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Because I like that. I like that. And this is going to be for both of y'all. It's going to be for my brother and you. So how do we control that appetite? Because I know women have the same options. Yes. Absolutely.
Are we talking about in church or outside of church?
Absolutely.
In church or outside of church?
Either one.
In church, I'm
She
like
said in church. Okay. We
in
don't
church
need,
or
I
outside
got
of
you.
church.
I got you. Outside.
Yes. There's options outside.
Yeah.
Okay. So how do you control? My question is how do you control that part of your appetite? Like, listen, I want chicken. No, I want shrimp. No, and just like you were saying
Yeah.
that analogy, I get it. And there's been times before I was married, you know, being a younger man, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, hey, I want chicken, I want shrimp, but there has to come a time in your life though, the party got to stop. That's all I'm saying.
So for women,
Yes, talk to me, educate us. We want women.
I
We
feel
want
like
women's
I
perspective.
feel like generally speaking, there's a lot more women who know what they want and are prepared to actually receive that more than you see in the male
Oh,
gender.
you got to speak to that.
Right? That's what I believe.
You got to speak to that.
And because for myself, because I know
I
myself,
got the
and
young singles on, Bishop. Come on now.
I was raised to kind of know myself and experience life to know what I want.
Yeah.
So I know that if I was in the world, I
Yeah.
could have been married with kids at this point. Long
Ooh,
time.
Wow.
But unfortunately, being in the church, you have to
Ooh.
kind of like look in the four walls and be like, what do we have here? And I don't see
Wow.
myself going outside of the church trying to encourage
Yeah.
someone to have a relationship with God.
Right.
I can persuade you to love God,
Right.
right?
Right.
I find that sometimes it could work when the male brings a woman in because women are more adaptable to want to be vulnerable and want to love in that way.
Right.
To convince a man, hey, you should submit to God,
Right.
that's
That's
hard.
rough. That's
Women,
rough.
we can submit,
Yeah.
right? But for a man, that is.
Hold on. You saying a submit word on live on our live?
Do you know what? Yeah,
What?
let me pass this mic over.
That's what what? You know, that's a bad. You know, but listen, today, you talk about submission. That's a sort of a bad word today. Yeah, you know, that's one of those words like leave that alone.
That's because of how they look at it and how they view it.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
absolutely.
really what it is. Like, submission also happens for men as well. They have to submit to God, right? So
Yes,
once
sir.
a man can submit
Yes.
to God,
Yes,
then
ma'am.
it's easier for a woman to submit to him.
I love it.
Now,
I
I've
love
been here
it.
This whole time, and sorry, what's your name? We never got introduction. And you haven't
Yeah,
spoken, so we're passing it back.
It's a talk.
Elisha, Elder Goder, however you want to call me.
Praise the Lord, y'all. All right now.
How could people
So this is what.
their appetite? You said.
Yeah. How do they? How can you end up controlling your appetite? And I'm talking about you being single, you being young. This is not easy.
Well, I'm 26, by the way, so I'm younger than all y'all. So I'm just gonna try to throw my 2 cents in. Once you commit, just being a young saved man, young saved single man, you got to commit to God first.
There it is.
Commit to God. That's just showing my commitment with them. Just knowing that I want God every single day. I should then, it's just life. Human beings, everybody, we ain't gonna want chicken every day. But even married folks, they ain't gonna want chicken every day. It's just what it is. But when you commit to something, that's when you go back to which comes for your help, and then you should be all right.
Now,
It's not gonna be. It's gonna be a struggle.
Now Bishop is watching. Pops is watching.
Who?
Shout out. Yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Bishop Barrington.
Oh.
Yeah. Shout out to Bishop Barrington
We
Smith.
got your daughters on here.
Yes. And they
You
talking.
see them? They talking. They about to
talking
get
good.
married.
You actually talking well. They're talking well. And listen, I would never, ever put you in a bad situation. You know that. Not at all. Not at all. But I appreciate your response, and I know it's real. I know it's pure. Especially my brother here. I just wanted to be able to, that conversation was brought up to me, right? And I was like, yo, that's interesting. And I know today and age, even outside the church, there's people that have different ideologies, they have different beliefs, and there's women that are led astray, right? With some crazy thoughts, some crazy ideology. Even the brothers. Oh, you good? You can listen. Come on over here. Listen. Stand right here, because you're wisdom, right? Your wisdom. We need wisdom's perspective.
Amen.
The question was, should a man pay on the first date?
Over here, wisdom.
You can sit here. Yeah, come on, wisdom.
How you doing, wisdom?
I want y'all to come on back.
Sister Wisdom. Praise the
Praise
Lord.
the Lord. You good. Turn that soda around. We're not giving them free advertisement. I'm messing with you. No, you can put it on the table. You good. You good.
What was the question?
So the question, young single people, right? Should the man pay on the first date? Because nowadays, some people believe they're not supposed to pay at all.
Should the man pay on the first
Absolutely.
date? The first date, should the man pay?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the answer right there.
Should the man pay? He
The
should
man
pay.
should pay on the first date. It's a date. You
Uh-huh.
asked me out.
Uh-oh.
What if you asked him out?
You wrong. Because it's a man that findeth the good thing.
Uh-oh. She in the book.
But that goes with the marriage, don't it?
It findeth a good thing. You still learning. If
still-
it's good for you. You
Yes.
still pay for that date. I'm not taking you out. Are you a man? Did you say you was a man?
Absolutely.
Then be a man.
I feel like she's talking to me.
He said he believes.
I would do it. I would pay on the
Yeah.
first date.
If someone took your sister out, I'm not gonna go no higher than that because I don't want to be disrespectful.
Right.
If somebody took your mother out on a date, you want your mama to pay? Your mama should only have car fare in her pocketbook in case she got to exit out.
Absolutely. I believe, now this is the other part. I believe that women should have their own money just in case the date go wrong and they need to get home. They not just rely on, hey, dude, 'cause
Yeah, because I'm sorry,
Yeah.
so I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Because you don't want to feel
Yeah.
that uncomfortable ride back home.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have an exit because it's only
Yeah.
a date.
Absolutely.
There'll be some times where you go on a date where you might pay,
No, you ain't no might in it.
but you just won't go back on that date with him again.
Yes, you will, because if you're a gentleman and you like me, you know what? I like her enough, and if she's ladylike enough,
Uh-oh.
you like her. You
That's
want
the
her
cue.
to be like your mother.
You hear that? You hear that?
Or your
Ladylike
aunt.
enough, ladies. Ladylike
so
enough.
you'll pay again.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll pay to the point that you buy me
Bishop.
cars and houses.
I was talking for the woman will pay. What if you pay on that date and you don't?
If you take me out on a date, you're paying the first time. You're paying the second, third, and fourth time. By the time the sixth or seventh time, and we really vibing like that, thank you for that word, then it's like, okay, we like each other. All right, I could pay this time because we have established that we really like each other. But the first date, no. We getting ready to get a free meal.
What's saying battery saver? Listen,
Yeah,
y'all.
that couldn't handle that. That couldn't handle it.
We will be back, y'all. I'm sorry. Are we back? We good? Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Listen. We're gonna come back. We gotta get through this technical difficulty.
Amen.
We gonna come right back because I'm telling you, this subject is hot fire, right?
Amen.
Hot fire.
Super hot
And
fire.
I think.
Shut up in my bones.
I think the fact of the matter is we need to have these conversations. We need to have wisdom in the room. Also, not only that, we do need to have young people in the room so they can learn.
Amen.
And you know what I mean? And then
Amen.
wisdom can learn from the youth as well.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Both perspectives, and be yielded to each other so we all can grow.
Yes.
So this was a episode of Social Remedy TV. We coming back. Check us live here in a minute. It's not gonna be too long. We'll be right back. Don't go too far. You'll see me live, all right? Social Remedy TV, your source of inspiration, motivation, and healing. All right? God bless you. We love you. No gatekeeping when we out.
No.
Yeah.